Again, Campbell going for goal. Campbell going for goal, but I think he missed the goal. And Marley Samuels was sitting at the back post in a good position. 7 goals in a final. You don't normally see that, and who knows? Maybe we'll get some more. But you don't normally see 7 goals in a final. You don't normally see 7 goals in any game these days. But it's been good. I won't tell you what my producer. I won't tell you what my producer says. Here's Kimura. Here's Kimiro James. I won't tell you what my producer says.
Yes. Let's not even mention it.
Yeah.
Unfathomable. Just a thought.
Montego Bay, formerly Sizzling United. They've never won the Premier League as Montego Bay. This is their 3rd year as Montego Bay. And they have really done well. And again, I said, no matter what happens, here's McCarthy. He's been the player that I've liked all season. And Amar Gordon, they work so hard, but it's a team, and they play with a lot of discipline.
They do.
They play with a lot of discipline. And they stay behind the ball when they need to. We saw them against Harbourview, and they did that. Went ahead, and they kept their composure. They didn't panic. And they used that corner flag to great effect late in the game. They don't need to use it tonight. They're up by 3 goals with less than 10 minutes to go. But they're going to continue to play. Again, it's a good pass from McCarthy to Otti. Otti tries to get it across, and it comes all the way across, and Kimura James will let it go into touch. Dino Williams should also be a tired man.
The West rises again. Remember, 1997, the last year, a team from Western Jamaica winning the Premier League.
Here's Ambosley.
To think they were relegated.
St. Fleur inside the box. A chance here for another one. The flag is up. Offside.
As Seba, they were relegated in 2008. Certainly it was a mission to resuscitate. They came back in the league in 2011, and 3 years on, they're winning the Red Stripe Premier League. Certainly it's a statement.
There's the offside call. Good call again by Miss Brown. She's done a good job.
And to think, Jamaica's football has actually had its most flourishing period when the West was dominant, actually. You think about 97, 98, going into that. Quite a few players from the West within the Jamaican setup.
There's Marvin Morgan. He's pushed off the park. No call. It's going to be a goal kick. Well, they've had some outstanding footballers.
Yes, so
from
this potential resurgence could also maybe herald a resurgence within Jamaican football, or maybe that's too bold a statement. Much too early.
Davis said it's they dismantled Waterhouse.
Exactly.
You're
and
right,
they dismantled them with pace and speed, flawless execution, and clinical finishing. And a few defensive errors as well.
And I think they have a Western team with an opportunity to make it to the Premier League.
Yes, Reno winning that, the Western Confed playoff. So already Reno there, Axum also there, and Barbican would have won from Cassava. So we have 3 of the 4 teams already decided to see who will be promoted. 2 will be promoted.
Jacomino Barracks. And we had some problems against Harbourview with the calf muscle. I'm not certain if it's the same thing here. But again, 85 minutes to go. Coach Dean Weatherly sends for another substitute. Not certain who he's going to bring on now. And Mr. Campbell having a laugh with the players, because you won't see the stretcher coming on for the goalkeeper, because they can't restart the game without a goalkeeper. So you'll always be there. Minister Natalie Nita Headley, and the last Western club to win the Premier League. There you go. But again, to Mr. Powell and the folks at Montego Bay United, well done. Great season, fantastic season. And we said at the start they were always close to the top. They were always close to the top all season. They led for a while, and there was a time when they weren't winning, but they weren't losing either, when they tied about 8 or 9 games. And they deserve to be here. And what a performance tonight. They've put in a fantastic performance. And as we said, you don't normally see 7 goals in a final. And Barrett will take his time. They've beaten Waterhouse 1-0, 1-0, and 3-0 in the last 3 seasons. Well, add another beaten here tonight, but it's not finished yet. So we might have more goals from either side, actually.
Yes.
It's not finished yet.
But much credit must go to the Montego Bay United administration and organization. They've certainly planned and thought it out. To think a team, certainly a team coming into the finals, going through 3 coaching changes, and then ending up in this position essentially to win. Certainly I would have seen that as a bit of disarray, but credit to the organization keeping the unit together. These players, this group of players, they've been together for the last 3 years. Not many new players coming into the team at the start of the season. So it's a project that was started and now it's coming to its zenith.
Dino Williams looking for the 4th goal here. 4 offside. The flag is up. Flag is up.
With
Looking
this
for his
potential
4th goal.
accomplishment that will be confirmed within the next 3 minutes, should the score lines remain the same.
As I said, I keep using the term discipline as they make another substitution. Mauricio Gordon will go on. And they will take off Dino Williams.
Man of the match.
Give him an opportunity to get a standing ovation from his fans here. He deserves it. What a final. What a final. He scored 3. He set 2. He's been the man.
Yes.
And Mauricio Gordon comes on the park for the last few minutes of the game here. Well, he came. They came, they saw, and they conquered, folks. And what a sweet ride it will be back to Montego Bay. I'm not saying they're going back tonight, but
well,
whenever they go back, it's going to be a sweet ride.
I wonder if they're driving by Flat Bridge.
Someone suggested that they can't take the trophy past Flat Bridge. Here's Gordon, gets his first touch. It's not an auspicious one, but he gets the ball back. Here he is. This is Gordon. Has Otti to his left. And Montego Bay defenders, they've decided, let's stay behind the ball. No need to go running up and down. We're leading by 3. There's McCarthy. But McCallum comes up. And I think Richard McCallum, when he sees all the goals, I think he'll be a little bit disappointed with a couple of them. I thought he was out of position for a couple of them. But then it's tough when your defense
lets you down, as they did, especially in the first 2 attempts.
Yeah, allow people to get right in front of you. That's never going to be easy. Here's Gray. And Omar Walcott, obviously the Waterhouse coaching staff was a little bit disappointed with his defending and they pulled him out. I'm not certain.
Maybe they should have stuck with him.
No. This is Howell. And Gordon goes down, but he doesn't mind that. His team is in front.
Howell will win that battle, but he won't win the war.
This is Gray. Most of the Waterhouse supporters have left the stadium. 4 minutes of time to be added on. So 4 minutes for both teams to try and end this final in a great way. Montego Bay, I think they're home free. But to score 3 goals in 4 minutes is a lot to ask.
Well, it's not over until it's over.
I think it's over. Let's see what happens here. Chance here for the Marley Sandwich to get another goal for Waterhouse. There's another corner. So as you could see on your screen, 3 minutes and a bit left.
First defeat in 20 games. And what a time for that run to come to an end.
Yep. Someone told me that today, actually. We were talking about the game, and someone told me that they just think that even though they haven't lost for a while, they're going to lose this one. Here's Gordon with a chance to get himself on the score sheet. Gray, who had the mix-up with McCallum, no mix-up this time. And Richard McCallum, Dino Williams, a goal scorer. You need the break, son. You've done brilliantly tonight. Done brilliantly. Scored 3 and set 2. You couldn't have had Well, you could have had a better game. You could have scored all 5. But you really had a great game tonight, and you deserve the break. Maybe my producer could get me to have a chat with him at the end of the game after scoring 3 goals. You probably deserve it. Here's Hugh and Gray to the Marley Samuels, who got the 2nd goal for Waterhouse. There's still something to play for. Western Forest, you need to continue playing. This is Marvin Morgan. Wasn't certain what to do with it. Goes across to Romario Campbell. Still Campbell with the ball. Ball given away. Western Forest fights for it. Kimberly Brissett will come and he will get the ball. Gets it to Nikolai Finlayson. And Brissett goes for the return pass. Barrett doesn't handle it very well. And it seems like Cordell Simpson will come out, and Orlando McBain, the former captain, will go on the park. This is McCarthy.
Yeah. I think Walcott may have been carrying an injury as well. Just saw a shot of him holding his face.
That's where the ball hit him.
Ice back, so
yeah.
maybe the adjustment was more
where the ball hit him.
In terms of that real hard hit to the face.
Yep. So Simpson is down, and he's going to be pulled out, and Orlando McBain will go in. So Cordell Simpson pulled out, and he could hardly walk, so he's in some problems. That looked like it's more than cramp also. And here comes Orlando McBain. Sure. Just about a minute to go in this one.
I'm sure the youngsters from Waterhouse will learn a lot from this, and certainly take a lot going forward in their careers. What an experience. It's quite, when it comes to the final occasion and standing the test, showing championship mettle.
Yep, so
quite a test.
Montego Bay in the semi-final, tied with Harborview at Harborview 2-2, coming from 2 goals down to tie that game. Then they won in Montego Bay 1-0 to win 3-2 in aggregate. And now they come to where they call the office for international games. And they're now leading 5-2 with less than a minute to go in the game. This is Ambersley. Sent floor to Gordon, the substitute. Mr. Campbell looks to his watch, and I think he's going to end this pretty soon. And he ends it now. So 94 minutes exactly, and congratulations to Montego Bay United. They have won the Red Stripe Premier League, and they've won it in fine style. They've beaten Waterhouse, the unbeaten team since January 5, by 5 goals to 2. Dino Williams got a hat-trick in minute 26, in minute 58, in minute 78, and he set Amar Gordon for 2 goals in minute 64 and minute 69. Congrats again to Montego Bay. They win the Red Stripe Premier League 2013-2014, 5 goals to 2.
What a way to do it, coming into this final with the best defensive record in the country. Well, tonight they upstage the fancied favorites and ending, dismantling them. 5 goals to 2. That result is convincing. Certainly Waterhouse would be dejected. Dino Williams, the man with 3 goals. Omar Gordon, 2 goals for Montego Bay United. Damali Samuels and Romario Campbell responding for Waterhouse. So the culmination on the ultimate Monday night of the 2013-2014 season in the Red Stripe Premier League. It's Championship Monday, and the champion was crowned. This man starting it off, Dino Williams. Poor work by the defense, beating 3 defenders, escorting him in, but his execution was clinical, not giving a chance to the keeper. Then they see the acrobatics from Jacobina Barrett as they celebrated that. Then the opportunity to tie the game up came, and the man to take it was Romario Campbell in fine style. He finished it off, putting Waterhouse back in it. As the game progressed, so would the opportunities, and that was Williams again making good work and really making a mockery of the 3 defenders surrounding him and finishing with aplomb. Again, McCallum not having a chance, and again, Barrett celebrates and puts his hands to the heavens. Then look at this break. Williams with the assist. Omar Gordon inside the box, and he puts it out of reach. And with that, out of reach would be Montego Bay United. as they saw the title in sight. That's Lunch, their mascot. Then the ball coming into Gordon, cut back by Williams, another assist. Gordon executes again, going across the keeper. He celebrates, and that would be 5 goals up. Montego Bay United, they came, they saw, they conquered. Then look at this, look at that. That's a howler. That's a howler. And with that howler, the hat-trick opportunity from the forward, the man of the playoffs, that being his 5th goal within the playoffs, his 11th goal on the season. Romario Campbell would put it across goal, for Damari Samuels to notch a consolation. We look through the stats. The most important, 5 goals to Montego Bay United. And that is the result that sees them crowned champions for the first time since 1997. They are once again champions of the land. We now go to Neville with the reaction of the coaches.
And Dino, congratulations. What a final for you. I know you came here expecting to win, but did you think you would do it in the style that you guys did it? Congrats.
Well, confident was in the team from week in the training. We've been scoring a lot of goals, so we know that we could come here and get the job done. You
not only scored 3, but you set the other 2. So you've had a fantastic night. Can you remember any time that you had a game like tonight? It's a final, you scored 3, you set up 2.
Can't remember. Can't remember.
Did you think early in the season that it would come down to this and Mobay would have been in the final? Well,
if you tell you honest truth, I have to give thanks to Donovan Duki. He helped me a lot in this season, because he told me that in a championship team you have to need a point man, you have to need a target man. And he believed in me that I could go there and do the job. So you scored against Harborview in the semi-final. You scored tonight. You're going to keep that lucky boots for the rest of your life. Well, after. What about personally the national program now? Or do you think you deserve to be called to that now? Yeah, you know that I was there before and wasn't scoring a lot of goals. So I'm been scoring now and I'll get back a chance. So, I have to go there and do my best. Congrats, and please tell the team congratulations for us. All right, Dino Williams, as we said, scored hat-trick and set the other 2. 5 goals almost season. Well, not almost, involving 5 goals. Let's go across to Denique.
All right, guys, the match is over. Mobay United Football Club has taken the Red Stripe Premier League this year. I'm here with Lunch, the black man from Mobay, and, big up your team.
Big up Mobay. Every time, Kerry, big up yourself. You see that one now? I've been mounting up your people. At 17 years, we're not going on. Big up Mobay.
All right, guys, we're going to go over to the presentation.
And collectively, who sponsored all 12 clubs.
All right, so the new champions of the 2013-2014 season, Montego Bay United. What a game. They came all the way from the west. You just saw Captain Burrell and Eddie Siaga there as they got the trophy. Dwayne Ambersley, the captain. That's the Montego Bay team, beating Waterhouse 5-2 here at the National Stadium. And they deserve to have some fun tonight. Dino Williams with a hat-trick. And he set Lamar Gordon for the other 2 goals. And as the stadium empties here, folks, It is beautiful night for Montego Bay. It's going to be a great drive back to the west, whether they go tonight or whether they go tomorrow. But there they are. That's the trophy. They'll be officially presented with the trophy on Thursday. But this is the time that they wanted. Montego Bay 5 and Waterhouse 2. Denique, what a game, what a game. And I think the support here at the National Stadium was more for Waterhouse. But after the third or the fourth game, the goal, they walked out because Montego Bay, they really, really dominated.
It was unexpected in terms of the end scoreline. It was a goal fest for the fans and the neutrals. I'm sure it was great to see Montego Bay deserving champions. They played a brand of football that was very successful, and to them, they've turned up in the championship.
I'm going to jump in. Coach Dean Weatherly is here with us. Coach, I spoke to Dino Williams. He had a fantastic night, but I suspect it is just as fantastic for you. Congratulations, my friend. How do you feel right now?
Well, it is unbelievable. Words cannot even describe the feeling. You know, the hard work that we put in, you know, making them believe us. Because I went there, they were a little bit down, not winning enough games, and then motivating them to make them believe in themselves, to make them see the dream that Orville Powell had, and fulfilling that dream for all Western Jamaica, for everybody to see.
I suspect that you expected to win the game, you wanted to win, but when did you feel you had it won? Was it the 3-1, was it the 4-1? When did you think, this is mine?
Well, when I saw the first goal, you know, and Waterhouse missing goals, because they got some good opportunities, and when I see them missing, I say, okay, they're giving me another life to come back. Then I say, okay, well, and I saw the legs going down, because they have a very good game, very good team, well put together. But I think on today I was stronger.
1-1 at halftime. What did you tell the team?
Well, not to worry about it, because it's a good game of football. You know, it's a final, two good teams, champions alike. You know, just go back to the basics, basic football, passing and moving. And then we also closed down Campbell in the midfield, and I think he's the real brain. And it paid out for us.
Final question, Coach. Tigger Davis made a comment today, and he said it's more than just Montego Bay. It's for the West. What will this do for the football in the West?
Well, you know, we're on a lull. We're down for a while. So it will definitely bring them up, because you have a lot of young boys in the West who, you know, tend to move away from football now and doing other things. But this will bring them back in and see that there's definitely something that good can come out of football.
Congrats again and safe trip back home.
Thank you, Neville.
All right, Coach Dean Weatherly. Coach Anthony Patrick is here, and as the coaches shake hand, and he tells Dean Weatherly, congratulations. Coach, what happened? What happened tonight? Football can go either way. I'm sure no one thought the scoreline would be the way it was.
No, definitely not. You know, I think we started a little bit flat in the first half. You know, Moby going the lead early. You know, we fought back and equalized the game in the first half. But the second half, you know, we take the field, and then we start to make some simple mistake, and you know, that is the cost us the game.
You came back very late in the first half, tied 1-1. What did you tell the team at halftime?
Yeah, we asked them just to be patient, just to be calm. Don't let the equation get to them. I know they are young, so just relax and play. Ask the senior players to guide them along the way. But you know, at the back, you know, senior players, we made some crucial mistake at the back from some couple senior players, and that cost us the game. Yeah,
I thought so. At the back, it looked a little confusing every now and again. And as I said, you gave up 5 goals, so that can't be good. But you had a great season. You got to the final. You still won a couple $1 million, and I suspect you will win some more for coming second in the league. So congrats on this season, and good luck next season, Coach.
Yeah, man, thank you very much.
All right, Coach Anthony Patrick. And again, in case you've just joined, folks, we're at the National Stadium, but it is 5-2 to Montego Bay United. Denique never had much fun in the last semi-final game, but you're having a whole lot of fun tonight. What was it like for you as you continue to look at the Montego Bay? What was it like for you tonight?
Exciting. When I saw the Harborview match, I definitely started to gain more of a liking for Mobe, because I'm like, yo, these guys can play. And tonight they definitely put out their A game. Yeah,
the producer asked myself and G. John to come up with an all-star team. I noticed you weren't asked. Do you have
I know. I'm offended.
Do you have a favorite player? Do you have a favorite team? Do you know any more about football than before?
Of course.
Still want to play center forward? All right, that's it, folks. Thank you so very much for watching. Again, we thank Red Stripe. We thank everyone who supported us, all the tweets that we got. It was fantastic to have you with us. The season comes to an end, and what a night and what a football match for it to come to an end. And again, we congratulate Montego Bay United for winning 5-2. Thanks so much to G. John, who worked with us. Peter Prendergast was here, our producer. Brian Song just was brilliant, as you heard me say in the halftime. And Denique, I really wish that she was beside me all night, every game.
I know, next season.
I think we're going to come up with another football competition just to get here.
Yeah, come.
But you know what, my producer is still not finished. He wanted to show you guys that we make a fool of ourselves sometimes. Well, I don't. They do. So we leave you with some bloopers. Have a great night, and thanks for watching. We'll see you, almost said next year, but we'll see you this year, later on in the year, for the start of Red Stripe Premier League football once again. God bless.
No, but you know who has the biggest mouth though?
You know what? Gareth is the person.
Look, yes.
He said, no, I'm serious.
It's a very simple thing.
3 minutes, according to this, 3 minutes.
It looks so easy.
That's all that I beg when they do when they come here bringing the cameras.
You guys need to warn when you shoot with these things, so can be prepared.
Pack it in, so just hold on. Listen this.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Fall in love with your laundry every day. Use new and improved Springtime Fabric Softener. Softer, fresher for longer. Springtime Fabric Softener. The time to fall in love is
11 o'clock.
Just look at us now. From the time you were a baby, your mom's kisses have celebrated every special moment of your life. Send her money with MoneyGram this Mother's Day. She'll thank you for it. MoneyGram, bringing you closer.
The time by MoneyGram is
11:02.
The following program contains material that may not be suitable for children under the age of 13 years. Parental discretion is advised.
The Entertainment Report is brought to you by
Digicel. Be extraordinary.
Hey, watch out for this. Watch out for this. Good to the bone, so good.
As woman, prepared for anything.
I got my condom right here with me.
I'm Kiki. Jay-Z attacked in an elevator. Is it the end for him and Beyonce? The alleged DJ weeps during a phone chat, but is it really Tommy Lee? And Tessan debuts the first single from her album as she returns to The Voice. It's ER.
Rap mogul Jay-Z, one of the biggest names in the music business, but looking vulnerable when his sister-in-law attacked him in a hotel elevator in New York. Wife Beyonce's sibling Solange suddenly lashing out at the rap star, spitting, kicking and throwing stuff. A shocked-looking Jay-Z at one point holding on to her foot, a bodyguard doing a poor job restraining the enraged woman. Beyonce appearing strangely indifferent throughout the assault. The incident captured by a camera and leaked to TMZ, which reportedly paid $250,000 for the footage. Solange and Beyonce leaving in one limo, Jay-Z directed to another. Solange also reported to have shouted at a woman who got too close to Jay-Z on the Met Gala red carpet. Later press speculation putting the elevator incident down to Jay-Z, indicating his intention to go to Rihanna's after party without Beyonce. Media speculation rife that the power couple's marriage is effectively over, but will wait until after their on-the-run tour before calling it quits.
That's the conclusion. That's the conclusion I think a lot of people would like to draw. I mean, for the guys, I think Beyonce has always been the elusive dream that Jay-Z took away. Jay-Z, the big star who has gone into mogul mode and, you know, has everything. The people don't like that kind of thing where a guy seems to have everything going for him. They're hoping at something, there's a crack in there somewhere. Maybe this is the crack that they're hoping for, and that may not even be a crack.
Their on the run tour is sold out. It was sold out, pre-sold tickets were sold out, and you know, so I don't think it's a damage for their brand. I think what happened is that they're so fiercely private that now the public is starting to see just a little bit, and it's fascinating. It's the
power couple of entertainment in the world and the sister who is trying to break through. I think it's a nice story to tell. I think they have all the characters. The protagonist and the antagonist, and you have a nice elevator fight, and Beyonce standing by and watching her husband get beat to a pulp. It's a good story.
But it's not even a kick. She spit at him 2 times also, and it's just like, what could he have done? Like, you can't excuse that. How do you spit on somebody, you know? And then kick him and to throw all the contents onto your bag. And it went on for 4 minutes. It was 4 whole minutes of fighting. Man, psycho.
Taped phone conversation hits the internet. The speakers allegedly record producer Elvis Redwood and DJ Tommy Lee. Redwood, or a sound-alike, purportedly submitting a new contract to Lee on behalf of jailed DJ Vibes Cartel. Tommy Lee, or a sound-alike, at one point breaking down in tears. But the DJ's camp strongly denying it's their man, blaming persons copying his voice.
Is this Tommy Lee?
It certainly isn't. You know, I heard it myself. I spoke to Tommy and he says, listen, this is just a continuation of the parroting of his name brand, his voice. It has been done on the dub plates, etc. But this one is so damaging and is well timed by those who are seeking to take him down.
Who is that?
Well, you know, his competitors, people who think that he's striving too fast and that he belongs to them.
You're not a voice expert, though. I mean, how would
No.
you know it's not Tommy Lee?
Well, I know it's not him because it's my client's instructions, and the person on the other end of the phone allegedly has said, listen, I didn't have that interview with him.
He is charged with?
Yeah, he's charged under the Anti-Lotto Scamming Act. And someone made sure to put that in. It's better that I do scamming and leave music. Oh, please. Mr. Lee he knows nothing about scamming. All he knows is about music. So that was an attempt to smear his case, which it can't be successful. He's going to be tried by a judge, thank God not by a jury who could be prejudiced by all of this. But it's all over Facebook.
Does that sound like Tommy Lee to you?
Yes, it does. Especially the scenario and everything, it really does sound plausible. The only part that I can't really make out is when he starts crying. The cow bawling, you don't really know what he's saying.
It does two things for me. It breaks the mystique of the Uncle Demon thing, and it shows him as being human, which is not a bad thing for him. It could actually end up helping him in many ways. You know, Uncle Demon crying and saying that Vybz Kartel reaching out to him and wanting his money. The thing is that it's a very interesting tale, given what we know Vybz Kartel is in prison for. If there's any truth to that, it actually lends further credence to the reputation that he has behind the scenes.
For his part, Elvis Redwood, a.k.a. So Unique, said he had no conversation with Lee.
My eyes keep burning every day 'cause I don't ever seem to get no sleep.
Season 5 winner Jamaica's very own Tessan Chin back on NBC's The Voice this week. Tessan performing her debut single, Everything Reminds Me of You. But first, fielding a question from a viewer about bringing Adam to Jamaica.
Adam, when you coming to Jamaica?
I'll go right now, my baby.
Right now? Okay. We're going right
You can use Jamaica right now, Adam, right? I could. Take me with you, Tessan. Take me with you.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't talk to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, 'cause every last one of
Tessan, as usual, hitting all the right notes. But what did you think of the song?
I think that she needs a rethink on that song. Everything that Tessan has sung before now has given me goosebumps. This one, I'm not feeling it anywhere.
Everybody just, they want it for her so bad, and it's just not, they just don't know what's going on. So everybody's hopeful, but really need to hear something else.
So I'm listening to this song and I'm thinking it's something she's singing in the shower to her husband.
It's not a single, it's not an album single. It's not a single that's gonna say, let me go out and buy this album.
Tessan will headline the Voice Summer Tour next month and release her major label debut album on June 24.
To Mom with Love. Things were going pretty well until the headliner got his hook into the vibe.
You never know with all these gigs, but this lineup pulled a crowd. They were into Karen and really digging Jem Myers. Good stuff, Jem. Her medley of Jamaican classics rocked the house. The local lineup delivering its side of the bargain. Misty Blue singer Dorothy Moore relying on a song sheet but getting the job done.
Listen to me, good baby. I think of the things we used to do, and it turns my world
misty blue. Nice to see you people. I'm glad you're here.
Don't know what was up with Dr. Hook's Ray Sawyer. Back in the day, he wasn't the band's lead singer, but shared in the success of a group that racked up at least 5 certified million-selling singles, When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman and Sharing the Night Together included, neither of which many in the audience hung around to hear after a long delay before the band got started.
When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's hard. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's hard.
The CD fan feel listen to, but sometimes them feel hook at their yard.
Some of the songs I have to be wondering if it is the same songs that I knew. They sound different. You know, as if he's under the waters or something.
We didn't really enjoy it, so we're going home with a disappointment of the show.
Truth is, Sawyer just wasn't up to it. To Mom with Love's headline act, an anticlimax.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm just trying to explain this to you because we're not going to be able to do every song that you want to hear.
Flights of fantasy, manga and anime are part of daily life in Japan, but also popular around the world. A traveling exhibition now at the National Gallery showcasing Japanese character culture.
Mascots, dolls, robots, strike a pose. Comics and cartoons are a really big deal in the land of the rising sun. Fans of Japanese manga and anime dressing up for the opening of Japan Kingdom of Characters at Kingston's National Gallery. The traveling show a particular hit with kids, but they weren't the only ones enjoying themselves. Character culture pitched to both youngsters and grown-ups in Japan and marketed through products and services in everyday use. Character figures abounding in homes and the office. The subculture and aspect of entertainment, but also about coping.
Japanese animations or even Japanese TV games, they not just talk about fun things, but they also, touch upon the, social values you hold on to, as I mentioned, or they sometimes describes the, the tragedies and sad things about our society or some problems we are facing. So it's not really just cartoons for kids type of thing. It's really an art and a literature for Japanese.
Lots here to entertain the kids, but some exhibits also with a more adult appeal. The Kingdom of Characters show sure to bring out a new and younger crowd to the gallery.
Well, we hope so, for sure. I mean, it certainly attracts a younger crowd. There are things that are actually more appropriate to older audiences as well. But certainly the youth culture, there is a youth culture in Jamaica that is really attracted to anime and manga. And this is certainly attracting them to the gallery, so that's exciting for us.
That's Japanese manga and anime at the National Gallery. The exhibition closes June 14 with a costume party. Pretty Girls at Barbican Beach, Samescovich, a cold red stripe, DJ at the controls. Place hopping, a preview this week of the Ultimate Bear Festival. The party happening on Labor Day and the day after.
Entertainment, music and well cold beer.
Here at Barbican Beach.
We'll be sampling some new products. You'll get to create your own flavored beer. We'll have our innovations and of course we'll have prizes, giveaways and entertainment. Lots of music and great things happening. So Red Stripe, Heineken, Dragon, Talawa, Guinness. And of course, like I said, you get to mix your own beers and the exciting things like that. With our sponsors, we'll have food on sale too, Rainforest Seafood, CB Pan Chicken, and of course, Bad Dogs.
3 free samples for the $5 cost of entry. That's Labor Day and Saturday at Barbican Beach. Make me a drink and make it fun. Flair the missing ingredient behind the bar, especially here in Kingston. The folks at Gruppo Campari, owners of Jerry and Nevio, putting several bartenders through their paces. The task? Concoct the best Negroni cocktail. Negroni, an Italian classic nearly a century old.
the current cadre of bartenders that we have on island are not at the standard which we would want them to be. If you don't go to the North Coast most times, you won't get that kind of international flair. A lot of the times when you go to the bars, it's not really an exciting experience as it should be. So you find the bartenders, when you're making the cocktails, they turn their backs to the consumers and so on. No, we want them to engage our consumers, you know, put on some showmanship. That's what we're trying to do, to bring our bartenders up to another level so that they can have that international flair.
The winning concoction, Pimento Jerk Negroni, made by Francis Waite.
This is going to be massive. It's the big Labor Day sale at Holes Hardware Supplies. Friday, May 23, up to 50% off selected items. It's gonna be sale all day on a wide range of household electrical, plumbing, and building items. Indoor and outdoor lights, plus special on all paints. That's the massive one-day Labor Day sale. Friday, May 23, Holes Hardware Supplies, St. John's Road, Spanish House, St. Catherine. Telephone 981-3234. Holes Hardware Supplies, massive.
It's all about reaching out. Another fantastic showcase of fun and laughter for the entire family, featuring Jamaican professionals and celebrities, all performing for the children. The 2014 Powerful Men and Women Perform for Charity, featuring new performers JPS Kelly Tomlin, MVPs Bruce James, and social media sensation Rasheen Dutty Berry. Sunday, May 25, 2 shows, 4 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. at the Carl Hendrickson Auditorium, Jamaica College. Don't miss the Powerful Men and Women Perform for Charity show.
Strong support for Bugle at Hope Gardens. The Singh promoting a new album, Anointed, Bugle in good company. Several of the featured acts doing a turn alongside Turbaned Bugle, Elaine, Sasko, Ioctane, DeMarco. Don't think Bugle was expecting the crowd.
I was surprised. I didn't expect so much people. Trust me. It's a joy. I feel good within myself. My artist friend them come support me. The fans them come out. My family them come out. Everybody forward out and support me. I say every media house. It's a joy. I feel good. I feel happy. Yeah, this is just to make the people them so we really are going with the album. We know we have to go take it on some international level, of course. We have to go out and make sure so the people them hear the song, then make sure so the people them have access to the album. You understand me? I say, so we're going to take on the road with promotions, of course. Some bands, some harmony singers them there. So we're ready for the world right now.
Are you confident that the material is good?
If I'm confident, I mean, my material been good. My material great. My material I gotta live with people for as long as them have life, as long as them in tune with the things them want me to say. So my material great.
The older brother overshadowed by the younger. Delos still trying to craft a sound of his own.
It's like love hates you.
Delos and Conscience, Singhes and also brothers, starting out at roughly the same time, but Conscience taking the lead in 2008 with Winner.
Found out that my sound and Conscience sound is the same thing, and people will always put the first thing they know over the second thing they know. So I just go back on the drawing board and try to find a way how to get out Delos.
The older overshadowed by the younger.
Yeah, but it's a fact. You can't go around it. We live in a country where it's a stigma, where the bigger brother, the first person you know from that family is the leader. So that's how we follow. But try to do a different thing now and come out different.
Different without being rivals.
Because we understand and we'll be real with each other. And we don't try to beat around the bush because family are first and we have to start real from home.
Alright, rest in peace to all of them. How many Jews settled?
From where it was, he was my critic. when I write songs. Like anything I write, I go to him and him tell me, say, yo, this, to him becoming the lover, and you see, he's where he is. So, we pre-life on a real level.
And it's better having a brother than not having a brother.
It's better having a brother than not having a brother. Two different minds, different ideas, So it can only get better. Using his experience, I think I can make an impact with this change, with this new sound that I found.
So, what's the sound?
More sultry, more relaxed, because I'm that person. I'm not that exuberant person who jump up and down and do those things. So I have to just try to find my way to fit myself in reggae dancehall. Because people say as an entertainer, you have to be flashy and loud and always talking and always, but I'm just a kind of more observant person. I like pre-life and pre-things.
Are you setting yourself a particular amount of time in this business to actually make an impact and get to the place where you want to be? Or you're just sort of taking it day by day?
No, if it was time, I would have given up already. I don't put it to time, I just put it to everything happen for a reason, and there's a time and place for everything.
Why would you have given up already?
Because it's been a struggle,
The new single from Delos, Love Hates You.
It's like love don't want you to come around no more. Love hates you.
I think a lot of people are unlucky in love, enough people looking for love in different places and the wrong places. It's really me, it's an expression of me, it was a feeling, it was a mood I was under. I actually wrote the song in my bedroom, so you can get the picture.
Love hates you.
The ER Top 10 is brought to you by Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof.
Tonight every gal a ton of devil, ton of heathen, me still love you. Decent gal alkaline change you.
Follow me, baby, I'm taking you for a ride. It's just me and you.
Nobody watch the trial and the tribulation. Nobody take no pressure from the situation. Nobody do no wrong them.
Me not in the mood, so get me on the mood. When you want me stick around, sorry me don't choose me.
Y'all want me riches, but me no want to. Money and me company for me talk to. Me no see, no. I'm on deal with the personally. Personally.
Baby, feel me, squeeze me. We can move mountains when we wine pon the rhythm and I sit down pon the beat. My body right, so me man nah fi cheat. Phone take a picture, yeah, that you fit.
Spreaders of rumors, hold them a backbiter. Hypocritical, two-sideless, we call them.
Like me, yours, teach me how me will learn how you love, oh, I baby. Me have the proper body bout ya. Wine till your head a spin, make you fall in a trance. Left you with a head come.
Are you ready?
What you doing for Labor Day? Retiling the bathroom or changing out the kitchen faucet? Check out the savings at Home and Things this Labor Day, cause the Labor Day savings just got sweeter. Get everything you need for all your Labor Day projects at Home and Things. Best selection of tiles, bathroom fixtures and faucets, granite, paint, drywall, joint compound, and so much more. Wrap up big discounts this Labor Day at Home and Things, Old Hope Road and Constant Spring Road.
All right, thanks for watching. Join us again next week.
And cut.
Yup.
Text message came in for you.
Well, fitness will expire. Your memory good, man. My memory. Try it now, so for them memory good. You know, them send me a text when my fitness registration and insurance can expire. What? Them send me a text to remind me that I must come service my car. On my birthday, them remember. Them not a joke, man.
I bought my car there and they prepared the papers for the insurance and the car loan right on the spot.
Yeah, it's 2 years now I buy the car, and from then till now the service actually get better. And last week, me about to buy a car up the road and all them promised me is a car wash.
Triton Automotive, now offering labor-free service for life and 1-year roadside assistance island-wide free.
Sometime caterers and restaurant operators, now with their own TV show and most recently promoting a cookbook. Busy chicks, those were so girls.
Are you ready?
at home in the kitchen, and bright sparks doing inquisitive foodies on TV. Michelle and Suzanne Rousseau with lots to tell about the food business, but right now plugging their brand new cookbook. The project in development for 10 years, but finally got done after Michelle met a book agent in New York. And presto, Caribbean potluck.
The recipes are a selection of really the things that we cooked in our years in the business. I mean, you know that we were in the restaurant and catering business close to 20 years. So we felt that we always took the flavors of the Caribbean and put them in more unexpected sort of preparations, much like the ackee you had earlier and pasta. And so I would say the recipes are either recipes that we have been inspired by eating at other places, but for the most part, they really are the things that we became very known for. Items like the smoked marlin sandwich, the soups or pastas that you would have had at events or restaurants. And then we've also tried to stick to the more traditional stuff.
So it's traditional dishes with a sort of our non-traditional twist. Modernized a bit. So we'll do, for instance, a curry goat, but we put fresh mango, white rum, and coconut milk in it. So it gives it a more contemporary taste, but the flavor profiles are familiar. They're the same.
This is the coconut milk.
Nothing samish about that pasta with ackee and coconut cream sauce, which the Sizzling sisters whipped up for lunch. Simple, easy to make, and adaptable to an international palate.
When we first spoke with publishers, there was the perception of Caribbean food as being very heavy, hearty, low-end, box lunch, patty, that kind of food. And I think even our photographer said that she felt that the recipes were so colorful and so pretty. Like she wasn't expecting that, because oftentimes Caribbean food is very brown, you know, stew this and stew that. And I think it allows people to incorporate flavors, not in a way that, oh, we're going to have a Caribbean night, you know, theme party, but, you know, you just take one item from the book that's a really good dish, and you can have it on any time you want.
Their exit from catering in 2012, allowing Michelle and Suzanne to transition into food media, something they'd always wanted to do.
When you're mired down in the day-to-day operations, we would have never found the time to write the book. We would have never found the time to produce a show. And I think that sort of space and perspective really helped, because we really want to, we're interested in sharing the culture and educating and
representing the lifestyle of Caribbean people. And I think that we couldn't have done this without the 20 years of experience that we had in the food business first. Like, I don't do the stew peas and those things and the oxtail. Although I can't cook. What do you season with?
With black pepper and salt.
That's all you use?
That's all we use.
Just that and it's delicious?
Caribbean potluck, as Suzanne says, a Caribbean cookbook for foodies.
It represents the full sort of gamut of the experience of what it is that we do. We live outside, we entertain outdoors, to really celebrate that lifestyle. I mean, that's very much what we feel we're here to do. We're not here to say that we're the best chefs in the world. I don't think that we ever have.
Modern day life is challenging, you know, all of us, whether you live in the islands and people perceive you to be sitting on a beach drinking cocktails all day. That's not what we do. We're corporate people, we work hard, we have long hours. When you come home, it's important that recipes are easy so that you can produce and cook fresh every day. And so we give some tips how to prep in advance, how to batch things, how to always have an array of fresh things, because that's a caterer tip, you know, an array of fresh sauces and sides and condiments and things that you can mix and match and make really easy dishes. And I think that works. It's something that the recipes work, the style of the food works, and it's easy for people to entertain, but also to just whip up something for themselves.
The Rousseau sisters set for promo appearances at the Food Awards in Calabash, after which they're off to New York for, among other things, chef demos at Bloomingdale's and Williams-Sonoma. Good potluck.
And that's our show. I'm Kiki. See you next time.
And it's a protege, eh? Chronics are where you say, eh? Okay.
Who knows? I just go where the trade wind blows, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. To provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees.
When me see Jah, me see a way. Drastically straight from hypocrisy, I say, hey. Every man to them own a philosophy. I live the proper way and then me read a chapter daily. Man, they in a city hungry and no eat. And food they down a country just a drop off of the tree then. You see, say poverty no real then, is what the reason revealing.
The Entertainment Report is brought to you by
Digicel. Be extraordinary.
good to the bone, so good.
As woman, prepared for anything.
I got my condom right here with me.
This is going to be massive. It's the big Labor Day sale at Holes Hardware Supplies. Friday, May 23, up to 50% off selected items. It's gonna be sale all day on a wide range of household electrical, plumbing, and building items. Indoor and outdoor lights, plus special on all paints. That's the massive one-day Labor Day sale. Friday, May 23, Holes Hardware Supplies, St. John's Road, Haddish House, St. Catherine. Telephone 981-3234. Holes Hardware Supplies, massive.
Crime Stop Unsolved. Rayon Elton Hall, otherwise called Prezi, of Walter Lane District, Mount James, St. Andrew, was shot and killed at 9:20 p.m. on Sunday, September 8, 2013. Prezi was sitting in his car with a lady friend in Mount Friendship District, St. Andrew, when he was shot several times in the back. Rayon Elton Hall was pronounced dead on arrival at the KPH. Crime Stop is offering a reward of $100,000 for information leading to an arrest and charge. Call Crime Stop on 311. Crime Stop, supported by these committed companies.
Just look at us now. The following program contains material that may not be suitable for children under the age of 13 years. Parental discretion is advised.
16 boxers go head-to-head to become the next Ray and Nephew welterweight champion of Jamaica. $2 million at stake. Who will be the next Ray and Nephew contender?
Yeah, no matter where